just played drums again for the first time in 10 years, and I'm so freaking excited about it, so let's get into it. Welcome back to One Line a Day. If you're new here, this is a journal I kept where I wrote at least one line a day of something I did every day for 5 years. This is going to be years 2019 to 2023, and for me, ages 25 to 30. This is the January 10th edition. I'm going to read you exactly what I did on January 10th for the past 5 years and what I did today, and I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Drum roll, please. January 10th, 2019, I was still with Florida Boy. I slept at his place because my place was a piece of shit, and I did laundry. Again, I didn't start work till 4 p.m. at that time, and then I went into work, and it seems like a pretty basic day. January 10th, 2020, looks like we filmed some stuff for Instagram for work, and then I finally picked up my car because it had been in the shop for like a few days, and then I got Mexican food for dinner, and that's all I wrote. January 10th, 2021, I did a Target run, and then I made a TikTok, and actually that TikTok blew up, and at the time I didn't have like as many followers as I did now, so it was like such a big deal for me, and I remember being so excited. It's actually on my story right now, so you can go watch that same TikTok I made that day. And then it looks like I still did some editing for work, made a HelloFresh, and watched Bridgerton. January 10th, 2022, I was at my apartment. It was freezing in here. At the time, I didn't understand how pre-war buildings, worked in New York, and that my landlord controls my heat. So basically it was freezing in here, and all I needed to do was get those clear things you put over the windows to block all the air, but at that time I didn't know, so I was just freezing all the time. It looks like I still wasn't feeling the best, so I worked from home that day. And then I went to a bar to watch the Alabama-Georgia championship. I remember being outside and being freezing, and the heat lamps weren't doing jack shit. And then it was really sad because we lost. Roll Tide, also long live Saban. Really sad day for Alabama fans. It's not in here because, that wasn't my past 5 years that I went to college, but I did go to the University of Alabama, so Roll Tide. And then January 10th, 2023, I think the reality had set in that my vacation was over and I was deeply depressed. It looks like I had gone into the office. It was a really busy day, and then I worked till 8 p.m. and I had therapy. And then I called Jake at that time. We'll come up with a better nickname for him at some point. But then I started, writing more of my blogs about South Africa. There's actually a link in my bio to those blogs if you care to read those at all. And then here we are, January 10th, 2024. I went into my office to work. I did call my mom this morning, and on Wednesdays we have free bagels at the office, so you best believe I usually try to get there on time on Wednesday morning. Also pretty exciting, two of the features that we were working on got into South by, and that's pretty cool and fun to celebrate. And then after work, I went with a friend and some of his friends that I hadn't met before and decided we were going to rent out a space to jam out. And I play the drums. I've been playing since I was 10 years old. And then as soon as I went away to college, I never played again because it was so hard moving apartments. It was just never conducive for that. And also, I feel like as you get older, you kind of lose your hobbies that you had as a kid. And then it's been this really fun thing in the past 5 years, rediscovering these hobbies and reintegrating them into my life, because now I'm finding so much joy in them again. And it's a really beautiful thing. And to be honest, I was really nervous about playing again. And I was I haven't even touched a drum set in 10 years. What's going to happen when I go to, I don't even know these people. What is it going to be? But I was really proud of myself. I just went, and it ended up being so much fucking fun, and I can't wait to go again. And I'll see you tomorrow.